have to talk really loud, all right?
Okay, how's my level? That's fine. So you should talk loud, see? All right. How's that? Hi, my name is Calvin Simons, born in Bermuda and raised.
Okay, Calvin?
Yes?
Will you agree to allow me to use this interview for the TV show Visiting the Cave and possibly the website as well?
Yes.
Okay. So here's question number 1. What causes men to cheat?
As an excuse what causes men to cheat? We all shouldn't cheat at all, but when I do cheat or have cheated, because I'm always looking for a new experience, or the woman that I'm in love with, I find it as an excuse that I'm wrong, that's just not good enough for what I'm looking for. But that just shows what I'm about, that I'm shallow.
Okay. All right, so here's question number 2. What mistakes do women make in relationships?
That's me again, looking for an excuse to get out of one. But, I guess I'm being judgmental, not allowing the man to be himself, or use the term phrase, when you love someone, as I am, or becoming friends first, before you become lovers, and have some trust, and don't let insecurity be a hang-up to whereas you feel threatened, whether or not you walk down the street and you're being gawked at or looked at or talked to, vice versa, for men or women.
Okay, can you give me an example of when a woman has really messed up?
A continuation and repetition of always asking the same question. Where you been, who you was with, what time you coming home, or when you coming home, are you coming home? Can I call you wherever you are to make sure where you're going? Oh, that's a lot of pressure.
Okay, so now here's the next question. This is the Down Low Revisited. Now last month I asked a lot of guys why they thought men in the closet or on the down low still dated women. But now the question I have for you is, in your opinion, do you think men are becoming more comfortable with bisexuality?
Some of us are, because we are in tune. The ones that are like I am, because I'm in tune with myself, so I have no fear to be whether if I was approached or whether or not I have some hidden tendencies, to whether or not if I looked at another man and thought he was handsome, whether or not it made me feel uncomfortable, or he had a nice pair of shoes on or jacket. No, I have no problems in that department, because I know that I love women.
Okay. Okay, so why do you think, as in general, it's becoming
uncomfortable?
Well,
not uncomfortable?
Not just you, but in general. Why do you think the comfort level is growing for
like
people?
Okay. I don't base my life in what society dictates and how I should be.
Okay.
Because I'm not a follower. All right. The person I would tend to follow is my instincts. Sometimes my instincts get me into trouble, where I'm just being nice, and it could be taken or misconstrued as the fact that I'm flirting, or there's something about me that turns a person on, so they feel that they want to get to know me in their level or aspect in a relationship, or if it's a relationship or friendship. So lots of times I found that I have been approached by some men, or whether or not I've gone to the bathroom and I'm turning around behind me and there's a guy sitting there saying to me, "Hi, is it possible I can have your phone number?" Or whether or not he looked at me and asked me, am I gay or am I bisexual? Whichever term you want to choose. So before I used to get angry, but I don't get angry anymore. I take it as a compliment.
Okay.
That I'm attracted to both sexes. But as myself, I'm attracted only to women.
Okay. So here's the next question. What do you think, in your opinion, are the dynamics in politics between men and women on the job?
Well, in society, again, being stereotypical, the women say that they want ERA, but some women can't handle that there are a lot of women firemen, a lot of women policemen, but certain jobs do tend to be just for men. A lot of men who are in power, right, tend to look at women as sex objects. They want a woman to look sexy, but some of us are threatened by the fact that they have intelligence, or a woman is making more money than us, right? So,
do you think that women are taking jobs from men?
No, women are getting the jobs that they deserve because they have the talent and the know-how and the creativity to create a market for themselves and make the type of money that they're worth. That goes with anybody, without saying. So, like I said, I am not insecure in any part of a gender, or even in life. Maybe that sounds a little cocky because I know who I am.
Okay, great.
All right.
So now here's the final question.
Uh-huh.
The strip club, internet porn, and the fragmented relationship. Now lately they've been saying that the trend is that men would rather watch internet porn or go to the strip club than be physically intimate with their own mates. What is your opinion on this?
Well, I'm very physical with my mate. Like I said, I pride myself in being an artist and in making love or being a lover. So it's not the fact that not some men are hiding from the fact that they do watch porn or get turned on by it or go to a strip club because they're turned on by it. I guess sometimes with me, when I was younger, yeah, I used to go to the strip club because that's what I was into. As I'm gotten older, it doesn't affect me anymore. I'm interested in going. So even when I look at porno flicks, yeah, I could be alone. I could be feeling down. I might just want to look at a female naked body. But I didn't feel the fact that I'm inadequate or I'm crazy or something's wrong with me or I'm afraid for someone to know that I watch porn. Even the doctors say that, if I can say this, that it's healthy to masturbate. So I don't know.
Okay, thank you.
But I will float your boat.
Okay, thank you.